Hey guys, what is up? It's Kat here. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me. It's midnight and we have Andor episode 5. I think that this could be a very, very juicy episode, knowing that we are going back to Coruscant and we are going to see Mon Mothma. We got her introduction in last week's episode, but I feel like that was just skimming the surface and she stole every scene that she was in, so I'm hoping to see more of her character finessing, seeing how she's going to make it through this, what I'm sure is going to be a very tense, interesting dinner party. And if there's one thing we know, the show is really good at building tension. So I'm definitely excited, but also scared for her because she is in the heat of it and curious to see if we are going to see how this heist gets executed, if that's going to happen or not. But yes, without further ado, let's get in because I just can't wait. The Axe Forgets, episode 5. 46 minutes, baby. Let's go. I'm scared. Here we go. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh. Okay, that's actually really sad.
Sir.
Yeah, get that blue milk.
Being a leader, you might as well wear a sign that says, I promise to disappoint you. My assumption is you have no prospects for the future.
Hey, spare room. Could have visited anytime you wanted. I've forgotten the precision of your predictive powers.
Do you have even a single prospect before you?
I'll find a way.
I'm calling in the family favor.
Haven't heard that in a while. What is it you'll be asking for?
Someone who'll take you on, Cyril.
See why he left home.
You didn't come with much. You left wherever you were in a hurry. You're lucky to be alive right now. You've been down here for months and the stakes are high. Yeah, I saw your eyes go right to it.
Great head.
How about this?
By the hand. Youth Center. 3 years, I was 13 when I went in.
The axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Our turn to do the chopping.
So that's it. Revenge.
Yeah, that's good enough for now.
And the lieutenant? He could be working us right into a trap.
They would have taken us down by now. Or maybe that's what you're here for.
Let's go.
Go, you're off the hook. Enjoying this? Get your coat. You're only doing it to show off. What? Just go. You're involved somehow. It's all about you, isn't it? It's always all about you.
Her husband. Not very helpful.
I so appreciate the support.
Keep a nip on it.
Milk that isn't blue in Star Wars?
That sees the pressure everywhere.
Scheme pretends not to listen, but I know the message is sinking in. That is the real trick of the Imperial thought machine. It's easier to hide behind 40 atrocities than a single incident.
Busy day, Clem. Finish your milk.
How would you do it?
How would I know the weight? You don't know how to get it off the runway, do you?
We know how to fly it.
There's a load clutch. It's a big, ugly handle.
Why isn't this in the manual?
What were you gonna do if I wasn't here?
Might have been ugly, but we'd have figured it out. No, you'll do as you're told.
I'm flying it. But if it's my ass on the line, I'm pulling this thing out of there.
Where are they? We're back in an hour. This had better be well on its way.
I love this music.
You are Imperial Private Clem.
Oh, shnikes, are we back on Ferrix?
Captain Tigo!
What do you think? There's a hotel. I was asking if this would do as your headquarters. Just get this up and running before my next staff meeting.
Squad, halt!
You should switch. He's left-handed. Should swap sides.
Why switch sides? What am I?
Right-handed.
Tear him in?
Right.
So he's already got good skills.
Cover the guns!
Oh, and it's heading right for them.
Surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
Did it not, like, see them and wonder what they're doing?
Not too many Darnies to worry about anymore, though, eh?
It's less than 100 last time.
Still enough to smell them, right? Can you imagine this place with a couple of thousand of them?
Can. Get about your business, Corporal.
I like his character.
What did I miss while I was gone?
The Finkley conference.
You're onto something. Kessel. Fondor. Targeting consoles from Jakku. Proton warheads from Base K. The Steerguard Star Path. Just too spread out to be organized. But you don't believe that. If I was them, this is how I'd do it. I'd spread it out. 2 more files each.
The rebellion.
To the rebellion.
Oh, I just got chills. Holy.
Perhaps you'll study Uncle Harlow with more energy in the future.
What field is it he thinks I should be pursuing?
I told him how sorry you were about what happened.
Yes, I heard some of that.
Our conversation.
Hard to miss.
He knows how much we're counting on him.
I really want cereal now.
Lieutenant Gorn.
He fell in love with a local woman, lost a promotion. Then he lost the woman. Then he lost his taste for the Empire. Everyone has their own rebellion.
Oh, the scenery!
With an engineering officer from Coruscant arriving today and in our business.
Darnie, sir. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to be there for the eye. The idea of being this close and not seeing it. But I fear morale might be crushed by having anything more than an essential roster down here tomorrow night.
Make sure the men know how close they've come.
Did he just placebo them into not being present? Smart guy.
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
Kyber. Sky Kyber.
You have a problem, you come to me.
Here I am. I've topped out on Questionsville. I have reached my limit. Who brings a treasure to a robbery?
We don't have time for this.
You know exactly who I am. And you know I'll kill you for it. Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
I guess we know it's not a fake, huh?
It's your call.
Let's not go too far, Clem.
Put the weapon away. Give him the stone. You can kill each other later.
She rocks.
I'm being paid. You need to know? That's it.
What?
Yeah, I'm here for the money. I don't want to walk in looking over my shoulder.
The choice was take him or call it off.
The day before is always hard. Too much time to worry. To take a risk like this. Come on.
Maybe you're the one that's afraid.
But there's a difference between fear and losing your nerve. You want out of this. Don't use me as an excuse.
That was very interesting compared to his fighting for the cause speech in Rogue One. She looks glorious.
When were you planning to tell me about this new foundation?
Didn't think you'd be interested. It's charitable.
Do you mind taking the expressway?
Yes, sir.
There's an expressway in space?
Looks just like your model.
Should do.
We need to signal soon. Let's get a fire up. Let's go.
His origin story. I'm starting to get anxious.
She wants me to tell you about my brother. What matters is they killed him. He was a farmer. You couldn't fight him. Went in a boat and filled his pockets with stones. I don't really know what to call how I feel now. That's as close to an apology as you're gonna get.
It's close enough.
Tyreman's in charge now.
Where will you be?
If all goes well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
You won't have a problem with me.
No farewells tonight. plenty of work to do together tomorrow.
I thought you were turning it off. There's nothing coming through tonight.
Have you checked your walk-away pack?
I don't like seeing you nervous. They're either going to be okay out there or they're not.
The thief, Andor. I wasn't careful.
You wanted this to happen. This is what it took.
I wanted it too much.
It'll all be over this time tomorrow.
Or it'll just be starting.
And now we wait another week. Ah! I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. Just like they did with episodes 1 and 2, the build up to then the eventual, you know, everything going down in episode 3. I should have known that was gonna happen again now. And same with the dinner with Mon Mothma. I thought that was at least gonna go down in this episode, but looks like they are saving both of these big, juicy events to go down at the same time. Oh my. Dang, I've gotta say, the anticipation is it's definitely killing me now more than it was last week. I mean, knowing what's ahead. Oh, it's gonna be good, but it's so worth it because they do take the time to build it up and make it like so rewarding and satisfying, the payoff when you like spend time getting to see the characters and the inner conflicts within the team, that like the team building, all of the practicing, making sure everything goes right. And I have a feeling things are gonna go wrong. Like I'm so nervous. This is what happens when you like develop the characters and the story and the conflict at hand and the mission at hand. I am freaking nervous. So I should have known this was going to happen, but if anything, it just builds the anticipation, it builds the tension, it builds the anxiety, everything is heightened, and then the stakes are just especially high come next episode. In a way, like the show is almost enriched by knowing where Cassian like actually ends up and how passionate he does become, seeing him down the line in Rogue One, like knowing how he's essentially making the same kind of plea with Jin and being like, don't talk to me about like the cause, like I am here for the cause, this is everything for me. It's almost fun seeing that juxtaposed with the way people are having the reverse conversation with him here, and he's in a position where he's not exactly voluntarily doing this without monetary incentive. Knowing that he's in the opposite shoes from where he's standing in Rogue One, and he's the one trying to convince people. I don't think it ruins the fun at all knowing where Cassian actually ends up. Seeing a character develop into what they eventually become is very satisfying. So just everything about this. The scenery is so gorgeous. The cinematography, the wide shots of them on these giant open mountain ranges is just so beautiful and so new. We've not really like seen an environment like that in Star Wars, and I'm glad that they're really developing the camaraderie and like the seriousness and the stakes for this mission amongst the team and how just on edge they all are, and it will, I'm sure, be more fulfilling when we actually do see the plan unfold and see what happens along the way. I legit almost like, I was tearing up. I had to like suppress my tears when they were burning the model and toasting to the rebellion, like and then that music hit and they all set out, like even just talking about that makes me like get choked up. Like that's a huge deal. Like it's just very fun seeing the small seeds of rebellion being born on this kind of small scale here, like this group of like 6 people, like a microcosm of the rebellion, a grassroots, like all odds are against them, but they're freaking risking their lives anyway, like for the cause. So glad they're tapping into that, because that's just like the heart of Star Wars, and it made me emotional, like, and so hyped. The payoff is just gonna be so great. Another freaking phenomenal episode. This show just keeps getting better and better. Everything's gonna be so tense and anxiety inducing next week. I actually should probably like emotionally prepare. We've got their mission being executed, we've got Mon Mothma's dinner, like it's gonna be wild, but I'm sure that's going to be a really like fun, interesting like play on the two different types of tension and like essentially risking your life. Like that's what Mon Mothma's doing in a different sense versus, you know, this team going on a physical, like actual mission. They are both in extremely dangerous positions, and I just love already like the juxtaposition and the contrast that is going to play out next week. Oh, it's just so smart. It's just such good writing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts as always down below. I've got to say, so far in this show, this is the episode now here, the cliffhanger there where I am just most excited going into next week. This is the most hype I have been going into the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. May the force be with you guys always, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye guys.